What's up, DIYers? So a couple weeks ago I moved this 20-gallon tank out of my fish room and set up a pond for my electric blue Jack Dempsey. Ever since then I've had this vision to completely rebuild my fish room, so today that's what we're doing. But like I said, this all started when I set up the pond for my electric blue Jack Dempsey. Once I finished his pond, it honestly looked so good that I wanted the rest of the fish room to kind of match that vibe. So one of the main parts of the fish room renovation is I'm going to be putting some custom shelves right here that I'm building. I got some really nice plywood here. It's already smoothed out and sanded, ready to be painted. So I'm going to cut them out, put them in the corners. I think I'm gonna do 3 shelves there, and then I'm gonna be replacing this bad boy, scooting this over. All right, I got the first shelf cut. Pretty perfect, honestly. I'm gonna sand that edge so it's a little bit cleaner, but that's the kind of look we're going for. This is gonna be the biggest, and then it's gonna go smaller, smallest at the top, but I think that's honestly really cool. All right, sweet. Those are our 3 shelves. We got small, medium, and large. I think this is gonna look super sick. And then I got these to actually go on the shelf and support it. So this is gonna screw to the wall, and then this will be underneath the shelf holding up all the weight. Okay, so I was recording, but for some reason it didn't save. I got these screwed to the wall, and now I can just simply set the shelf on top. Then of course I'll put some screws along the edges, but that bad boy is in. That's the first shelf. Now let's do the other 2. And just like that, we have our shelves up. We got 1, 2, 3. I haven't fully secured them yet, so they're just sitting on top of there. I haven't decided if I'm gonna paint them black so they blend in with the wall, or if I'm gonna stain them. I'm not really sure yet, but I already love the way they look. Super dope. I got the shelves done, but overall the fish room is a complete disaster. I got tools everywhere. I still got to take the stand down. Still got to do the pond back there. Get rid of this trash. Honestly, we got a lot of work still. All right, I got all the shelves built, but the freaking fish room is still a complete disaster. And then the next thing I want to do right now is redo this whole thing. I'm getting rid of this and completely making a whole new pond setup here for the guppy fry. So let's get into that. Okay, so I gotta pull all these plants out of here, and then I have to catch all these guppy fry, which is definitely gonna be a challenge, but we'll get it done. And then I'm gonna drain this thing, or at least dump this thing, get it out of the way, and we'll start setting up the new pond. I'm pretty excited for that. I'm gonna make it look way better than this ugly tub. The whole goal of this whole transformation, like I put this here first, is to make this whole fish room just look better, along with everything along this wall. And then of course our shelves were a part of that. So let's get to that. got most of these guppies. There's definitely a lot of these little dudes. There's probably a couple more in there that I'll get when I get the water drained a little bit more. They're definitely hard to see now that I got it all stirred up. Now I'm gonna get this water drained and catch the last remaining fish in there. Had to make a quick Home Depot run, had to get some river pebbles, and then I got 2 peppermint plants. If you know me, you know I love putting peppermint plants in mini ponds, just like that one over there. But I got 2 of those bad boys. I can easily split that into like 4 plants. Got a couple pots, and then I needed an extension cord. So now let's work on getting these guys separated and sticking them in the pond somewhere. Okay, now that I got all the soil off the roots, I'm gonna take these pea pebbles and I'm gonna stick them in here and pretty much weigh down the roots like that. Pretty much just as you would with soil, but instead of soil, I'm using these pea pebbles. So the next thing I need to do is get this light hung. I'm gonna hang it from this shelf so it's above the pond, kind of like I did with this one over here. I'm gonna be using this plant training wire to hang it. This stuff's pretty tough. I use it to hang plants from the ponds and stuff, but it's also gonna be useful for this light. I can just hang it pretty easily from there. Just like that, I got the light on. So I simply just drilled some holes in there, stuck the wire up in it, bent it over, and then connected it to the light like that. And it's hung pretty perfectly. Okay, I'm nowhere near done with this thing. I kind of just threw in what I had, and I also added the mint plants, but other than that, not too much. I'm definitely gonna get more plants for this thing. I want like tall plants that kind of come up, cover up that vent. I also have a little thing right here I'm gonna stick a plant on top of. So we're gonna get this whole little corner like all planted. Just got back from Lowe's and I had to get some more plants. There was so not enough in that pond. This beastly palm tree was on sale for only like 11 bucks, so I had to pick that up. And I got this lily here and this other cool looking plant. So I already know where that palm tree is gonna go. I think this is like the perfect spot right here in this little corner. And this cool little spiky guy, I think I'm gonna stick it back here in this corner. Hopefully it stays. Yes, it does. I think that looks super cool. Gives it some height in the back there. That looks really nice. Holy crap, this thing is really coming together now. This little corner looks so like tropical and oasis-y now that I got the palm tree and that other plant in the back there. I just got to figure out where to put this guy. You can put these in water, so I'm considering if I'm gonna stick it in the water hanging on the side or just stick it out of the water somewhere, but this thing looks so cool. Okay, I decided I'm gonna go roots in the water with this peace lily. So I got all the soil off the roots and now let's put it into this basket. Kind of do the same thing we did there, except for we're gonna hang it on the edge. Sweet, I got the peace lily in its place. Honestly, looks freaking perfect hanging on the edge right there. That thing is gonna explode with growth. I've never actually grown one in water, but I hear they're like the perfect plant to stick in water. And of course we got our peppermint plants here, our nice palm. This thing really turned out super cool. Definitely a cool little place for the guppy fry to grow out. Okay, so for now, I think the fish room is pretty much done. We got the custom shelves up. We also got some artwork on the wall. I also got this mini pond completely finished up, except for I said I wanted to add something to cover up the blue. I'll still do that. I also want to get some fish and plants in this tank and get that all set up, and then we're probably going to rescape this and, you know, do a few more things to the fish room. But other than that, we pretty much did everything we wanted to get done. Looks a whole lot better in here already. Pretty tropical because of all the plants now. Looks freaking amazing. I love the shelves. So far, everything is freaking coming together super perfectly. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this and to stay up to date on the next phase of the fish room renovation.